Hi, welcome to Hospitality TV. I'm Yazan Sutki here at HTMI, and today I have with me Dominik. And we're going to be discussing his trip to Prague and our achievement and Barista competition in Prague this year. Dominik, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let me start off, just curious, where does this passion for coffee come from?
So it's actually funny to say it started when I was still a young child.
Mm-hmm.
I would always see my parents drinking the coffee out of the jar, and I would always get interested, like I need to try this. So I did eventually. I was begging them, and they gave in.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it, and the one thing I remember, it was awful. So from that point, I started realizing that, hey, you need to take something and you need to evolve it and make it better. And after my first job in Hong Kong as a barista, I really started thinking that, how do I make this quality product better? And that's when competition started coming into mind.
How was it to prepare for the competition? What was your plan? What was your aim? What was your achievement eventually?
My achievement was to, at the end of the day, it's a service competition, so you're doing something you love,
Mm-hmm.
and you're showcasing the world what you really can do and how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the preparation basically involved going down to my local roastery, who was sponsoring the coffee for me, and really having many practice runs in the routine that I was going to present.
Where did HTMI fit in that scenario? How did HTMI help you to clarify or to reshape your vision for that competition?
Well, HTMI came in at the right moment when we were looking for equipment. They have their own coffee shop set up by students, which is perfect to practice, to get to know your coffee in the way that you just know what you're presenting at the competition.
Okay, maybe you can share with us and share with our viewers here a bit of insight about the competition. I mean, I was with you, I understand the
Yes.
stress that we went through, but tell me from your point of view, your perspective, how it was to prepare and how was it to actually be there?
It felt amazing, you know. You're doing something you love, and at the end of the day, you're deconstructing. You're trying to find out where you're good and where you're not good. And you learn. Even though people fail, you learn on how to improve for next time. And from this competition, I learned so much about my strengths and abilities.
Let's talk more in details about the coffee that you've chosen.
Yes.
What kind of coffee, why, and how did that actually affect your performance in the competition?
So the coffee was roasted by Kaffeeschmiede in Langnau. And I actually came to it at the cupping table. It's a Revanta from the Minazi village, from the Bourbon lineage, fully 100% Arabica. And the reason I chose it because when it came out to me on the cupping table, it stood out the most. It had this really nice, fantastic red cherry flavor, a honey-like sweetness, and that perfect black tea finish. And that's when I said, hey, I need to use this coffee for my competition.
Now, based on one of the judges' feedback, you had a significant signature drink.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So the signature drink was, at HTMI, you guys have a fantastic bar program. So I wanted to apply some of the skills that I learned, but also take different elements that best fit with the coffee, with the flavor of the coffee that I had, which ended up to be red cherries to enhance some of that red cherry flavor, a coconut palm sugar syrup, which brought out more of the honey-like sweetness and that syrupy body, and raspberries for a higher acidity, and last but not least, apricot seeds, which we infused with water, and that gave us a bit of an aroma and that bitterness.
Interesting. Now, given the fact it's your first competition, reaching the semifinals was a great achievement.
Yes.
I mean, we are proud of you, and I'm sure you're proud of yourself. What was the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge was making sure that the routine is on time.
Okay.
It's a 15-minute presentation. Making 4 espressos, 4 cappuccinos, and 4 signature drinks is a challenge. And that's where you need to figure out a way to fit everything in a good structure. that you need to have in order to be within 15 minutes.
Okay, interesting. And if, let's say you want to give an advice for our students or whoever is now currently interested to become a barista or to join a competition anywhere around the world, what would be your first piece of advice?
If it's your dream, if you want to do it, don't give up, follow it, and you'll get there.
Excellent. Dominic, thank you very much for your time.
No problem.
We wish you all the best of luck
Thank
for
you
next
very
year
much.
competition in Switzerland, as I understood, and next in Czech if possible as well.
Yes.
And you've got HTMI support, and definitely you've got my support.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Thank you very much for watching.